Welcome back to another session of TAE Certification Training Series. In today's session, we will go through section 5.4, which is Test Automation Reporting. Let's start with test automation reporting. The first point is the test logs give detailed information about the execution steps, actions, and responses of a test case and/or test suite. So we went through the importance and benefits of test logs in quite detail in section 5.3. So it says that, however, the logs alone cannot provide a good overview of the overall execution result. For this, it is necessary to have in place reporting functionality. So apart from the logs, you also need a summary like a report card to see the bigger picture. After each execution of the test suite, a concise report must be created and published. This report gives you a quick overview of how the test went. A reusable report generator component could be used for this. Okay, so it's like having a template to create these report summaries, and it makes things more efficient because you can reuse it for different tests. Now let's have a look at what should be the content of the reports. The test execution report must contain a summary giving an overview of the execution results, the system being tested, and the environment in which the tests were run, appropriate for each of the stakeholders. Then the next point is, it is necessary to know which tests have failed and the reasons for failure. Then we have, to make troubleshooting easier, it is important to know the history of the execution of the test and who is responsible for it, generally the person who created or last updated it. Then the next point is, the responsible person needs to investigate the cause of failure, report the issues related to it, follow up on the fix of the issues, and check that the fix has been correctly implemented. And the last point is, reporting is also used to diagnose any failures of the TAF components. We will see more of it in chapter 7. Okay, so whatever the content of the report suggested over here, let's have a look at an example. So this is an example test execution report. There's a project of e-commerce website. Then the environment is the staging server, and then we have a date as well for the report. Then we have a summary. This report provides an overview of the test execution results for the e-commerce website on the staging server. Then we have a test overview. A suite of tests was conducted to validate various features and functionalities of the website. The tests were executed in the staging environment to simulate real-world conditions. Then come to the test results. So the first test case was user registration, and the result was passed. Then we have test case 2, product search, which also passed. Test case 3, add to cart, and this test case failed. Now let's see what's the reason for failure. The add to cart button did not respond. Then we have a test case history. John, who is the test engineer, reported the issues on October 17, 2023. So that was the date when the issue was reported. Then we have the issue report. The development team is working on a resolution. So that's the current status. Follow-up. John will monitor the resolution and verify the fix implementation. Then now coming on to the test case 4, checkout process, that also passed. And at the end, we have TAF component status. The test automation framework components operated without issues during the test. So if you see this sample report and you see the left side, so all the highlighted bits over there, we can see those in our example report. So I hope that this is clear now. After going through the contents of the reports, the next section is publishing the reports. The first point is the report should be published for everyone interested in the execution results. So publishing test reports is just like sharing the latest chapter of a story with everyone eager to know how it unfolds. Next point is it can be uploaded on a website, sent to a mailing list, or uploaded to another tool such as a test management tool. Third point is, from a practical side, it is most likely that the ones interested in the execution result will look at it and analyze it if they are given a subscription facility and can receive the report by email. So for example, the project manager, product owner, and the team leads can choose to receive these reports via email automatically whenever they are generated. And the last point is, another option to identify problematic parts of the SUT is to keep a history of the reports so that statistics about test cases or test suites with frequent regressions can be gathered. So it's just like a detective spotting recurring patterns in a mystery. So in summary, sharing reports are important for effective execution result management. With this, we have come to an end of chapter 5. In next session, we will do some practice questions. Till then, take care.